Hey guys, I'm Amy, founder of underdogchance.com, and in this video I will share all my betting model projections for Wednesday, October 22nd. Yesterday I had first qualified bet. It was Houston +7 against Oklahoma. At the end, it was a tight game. They went into overtime and Oklahoma beat Houston by 1 point, but +7 spread, it was a winning bet. Also beat the closing line. So this is one win this season. But as I said yesterday, I'm not huge fan of NBA because of a lot of injuries, a lot of players that you never know if they will play. And when we have 5 players on the court, this is this has a lot of impact on the spread and everything. So I'm not huge fan of NBA, but I will make projections for our members in Discord group, and I will try to share some of these numbers with you as well. Okay, and today I will share all the projections for all the games, and we will see what is the best bet for today. There are a couple of games you might consider, and let's start with the first game: Cleveland Cavaliers against New York Knicks. So I used all the lineups that are available. Some players are out, some are day to day, some are probable, some are new. So I tried to fill the lineups with the information that we have. Okay, this is, as I said, this is the trickiest thing in NBA, but with best possible information that I have, those are my lines. Okay, so Cleveland Cavaliers against New York Knicks. Those are bookmaker spreads. Maybe I should change these colors, or maybe I don't know. Maybe we can make it like this. Uh, Maybe I can change this and move it here. But anyway, this is not that important. Bookmaker spread on Cleveland Cavaliers is minus 1.5, and my line is -5. So, okay. I think no, -5. So I think there's some value with Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay, so I set the settings looking for 5 point spread difference and 15 for the totals. As I said, I will try to improve the totals this season. I'm not huge fan of betting on totals on any sport. Okay, this is the projected total. Projected total is over 228.5, but I want to focus on the spreads. My projected -5, bookmakers -1.5, and that's why I think Cleveland is small value. Okay, not 5 point difference, which is something I'm looking, but I think Cleveland is Cleveland -1.5. It would be a bet if I need to pick something from this game. Miami against Orlando. Bookmakers have Orlando at -8. This is bookmakers line, and my projected line is -5. So if I need to pick something from this game, I would go with Miami +8. Brooklyn against Charlotte Hornets. Bookmakers line +5 on Nets and -5 on Hornets. My line is +3.5 on Brooklyn Nets. So maybe most logical play would be +5 on Brooklyn. Philadelphia against Boston Celtics. Philadelphia, they have Paul George, but he will not play. He's out. Also, of course, Boston Celtics, they are playing without Jason Tatum, but still, my projections are that Boston should be bigger favorite, and bookmakers have them at -2. So this is my only qualified bet for today. But of course, start of the season, all these games can be tricky because new players and so on. But Boston -2 at home against Philadelphia. This is my qualified bet. Toronto against Atlanta. Bookmakers line +5.5 on Toronto, -5.5 on Atlanta. I can make this a little bit bigger. Toronto, Atlanta, and my line is -8 on Atlanta. So my bet would be -5.5 on Atlanta. Okay, Detroit Pistons against Chicago Bulls. Bookmakers line +4 on Chicago. My line is +3. Maybe small value with Chicago Bulls +4. Okay, Washington Milwaukee Bucks. Bookmakers line -9.5 on Milwaukee, and my line is -12.5. So I think the value is with Milwaukee Bucks -9.5. New Orleans Pelicans against Memphis Grizzlies. Bookmakers line -4.5 on Memphis. My line is more than 8. So logical play would be Memphis minus 4.5. Okay, Clippers Utah. My bookmakers line plus 10.5 on Utah. My line is plus 9.5. Clippers, of course, much better team. They should be big favorite start of the season, and maybe most logical play if we just strictly look at the spread plus 10.5 on Utah. That would be most logical play. Then we have San Antonio against Dallas. Bookmakers line minus 2.5. And my line is minus 4.5. So Dallas Mavericks minus 2.5 would be qualified bet. Sacramento Kings against Phoenix Suns. Bookmakers have minus 4 on Suns. My line is minus 3.5, which is basically the same. But if I need to pick, I would go with Sacramento Kings plus 4. And then the last game, Minnesota against Portland. Portland, one of the worst teams in the league. I think they will be one of the worst teams this season as well. Bookmakers have them at plus 4. And Minnesota, I think, Minnesota plus 6. No, Minnesota minus 6. And because of that, I will just check something here. Because of that, I think Minnesota minus 4 is most logical play. Okay, I just want to check something here if I didn't miss the line. No, the lines are correct. So if we make a quick summary, the only qualified bet is Boston Celtics minus 2. This is the only qualified bet. The second good bet or better bet would be Cleveland Cavaliers minus 1.5. But if I need to pick all the games, I would go with Miami Heat plus 8, Brooklyn Nets plus 5, Boston Celtics minus 2, Atlanta Hawks minus 5.5, Chicago Bulls plus 4, Milwaukee Bucks minus 9.5, Memphis Grizzlies minus 4.5, Utah Jazz plus 10.5, Dallas Mavericks minus 2.5, Sacramento Kings plus 4, and Minnesota minus 4. Okay, so those are all my betting mode projections for today. And of course, if you want to make your own analysis, visit underdogchance.com. You can also download this betting model or become our member in Discord group, and you don't need to bother with spreadsheets. You just get my numbers, and that's it. Okay, so that's it for me. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.